Hey guys, Dave here, Journey to the Outdoors. I've had a request for a video and I thought I may put it together for you guys. It's pretty interesting. It's easy, and this is pretty much a how-to video. So I wanted to show you guys this. A lot of guys have been asking me, hey Dave, how do you jug? I really wanted to do some catfish jugging and I don't really know how to. So I wanted to show you guys how to do that. It's pretty simple. You can use a lot of different methods, but this method is one particular one that I was shown from a friend a long time ago, and I found it to be very effective. You can obviously use any type of pop jug or a 20-gallon, 20 ounce pop bottle jug, and you can use that to pretty much do the same method, but this one is a little bit more specific. Really, what I have here is a jug, not a specific jug, actually, what you're thinking, and jugs. But I have this is a sensory type jug fishing, so it's a noodle. And I basically have a PVC pipe. Then it has a cap on the end, eyelet screw that screws into the end, and then I have some 80-pound test line, goes down to a sinker, and then from there I have my hook and a circle hook. Of course, you're talking about catfishing. So pretty much all you have to do is go to the dollar store. You can get you some noodles, what kids use to play in a pool. Cut you about a 18-inch piece, maybe, here I have like a 14-inch piece, and then I will take a 1-inch tube of PVC pipe. It doesn't matter what kind, what pressure or whatever, just a nice little PVC pipe. And then what I have in the inside is a 6-inch piece of rebar. You can hear that rebar in there. And then I slide that in the inside, and just to save a couple of maybe a couple of dollars, depending on how many you make, you can hot glue the end. I just put hot glue right on the end of that tip, and really much just sealed it in. That's just in case in the future I want to change out the rebar. And I can take off the hot glue, and actually I can change it, cut it down to a different size, and then put the hot glue back on. I'm going to tell you now the way this works. All you have to do is make sure that rebar is at the very bottom, on the end of the noodle, and you put your bait on, you throw it in the water. This rod will actually stay just like this. It will stay flat on the water. It will ride flat on the water. And your bait sinks down to the bottom. You got your your weight on there, and it'll sit on the bottom. Now, catfish comes along. He says, "Ooh, nice snack. Bluegill, piece of cut bait, whatever you got on there, shad." He snatches this. It goes down. The weight slides down to the bottom, stands the noodle up. Now you have a noodle that's going like this, saying, "Hey, I got a fish on this. There's a fish on my line. Come and check me out. There's a fish on there." And then he can swim around wherever he wants with it. Really not feeling the pressure, and the hook is not going to just snatch out. So that way, you're sure to get your fish. And once again, he can't go down because he's going to try and pull that down, and this buoyancy of this noodle is going to pull it right back up. And you can see this from, oh man, a mile away. I've seen him, stand up. I can go and drop one, go 400 yards, drop another one in the water, and once it stands up, I can see it and say, hey, okay, I need to go run back and go check the other one. It's got a fish on it. So, it's pretty interesting, pretty simple. You can go ahead and do that, and it'll work for you. They store real easy. Check this out. I can take that, wrap it around, I take my hook, throw it in there, bam. I can throw all of these in a bucket, grab them like this, set them, put my bait on it, throw it out, and I can drop out 30 of these. Check your local laws, you know, whatever they may be in your state, you know, on jugging and how many you can have. If you know, have a little small lake where you have a lot of people on it, you can put a bigger weight on this and just tie it to the line like a brick or something like that, and it won't move around anywhere, but it'll stay right there and float and let you know when it's got a fish on it, and it won't hinder it from standing up like that. And once you hear that click, that fish is going to try and go somewhere, you know, and he's going to set the hook on himself. So circle hook works best. But you know, noodling jugging, this will get you started. It's maybe like $3 per one you make, probably not even that. You know, it's better than jugs. It saves a lot of space, more than jugs do. You know, you get 2 or 3 milk gallon jugs, and that's all your space in your boat, you know, for anything you want to store besides your poles and your gear like me. But you know, I think this is just much better. I made about 5 or 6 of them. You know, that seems to be about, you know, the most you can use in any lake. You know, if you go anywhere, depending on the size of it. But check the laws, guys. I'm going to get more videos coming up. You know, send me more requests. I mean, it's a, you know, pretty simple one. I think it'll help a lot of people. And, you know, as I always say, you know, hunt hard, hunt safe, eat well. Whether you're hunting fish or hunting game, hunt hard, hunt safe, eat well. Check you guys later. Dave out.